It's time for us to apply to Streamer University. We got locked the fuck in, Stertrix.
Oh, absolutely. I'm so excited to apply for opening OBS as a class.
Today we're going to be learning how to say, "Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the stream." This is how you say thank you for the what the fuck? That's how you say thank you for the gifted sub. All right, fuck. You know what? I'm applying. Fuck it.
Yeah. Chat 5
Yeah,
gifted, and I'll fail this guy's class.
5 gifted, and I will try to read a page out of a Harry Potter book without stuttering. All right, let's get it.
Shit.
All right, welcome everybody to the Replay Buffer podcast. Where what the fuck has happened in the past month since the last time we made another episode? So much has happened, and yeah, I don't even know where to start here.
Dude, so much is it's like a year's worth of stuff in a month. I don't know how.
There's been so much love and then so much hate that has been just combined into 1 month.
Oh yeah,
like multiple areas in the gaming industry.
Absolutely.
Like, first off, GTA 6 got delayed. That's like one of the big things.
That's
delayed till next year.
That is insane that they delayed it already.
Yeah. And also, like, with what you mentioned before, how like Rockstar is like currently hiring for what was it specifically?
So I had looked, I've been, guess what? Job search, job market, kind of shit right now. That's a shocker. But I had looked at gaming industry jobs and noticed Rockstar had numerous postings for motion capture roles, which was, I noticed that before they actually delayed the game, but I was like, oh, maybe DLC online, makes sense. And then now the DLC happened, or now the delay happened. It's pretty clear they're still unfinished
There's still
game.
Stuff they gotta work on.
It's not a finished game yet.
Yeah. But we did get another trailer though.
We got a trailer.
That's another thing.
Which is miles better than the last trailer in terms of graphics. Like, it is insane how much it's evolved in, I guess it's 2 years since the last trailer.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that it's been 2 years since
it's been so long. Trailer. This game is, I think it's on track to be the longest development ever. It's behind Duke Nukem Forever right now, which we all know. Which I think most people know how that one turned out.
Yeah.
Yeah. If that becomes that, I think Rockstar got to give up, bro. I am curious
to see how that goes.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how GTA 6 is gonna go, because I think it'll be. I don't think it'll be to everybody's standards, because it's been hyped up for. It'll be 13 years since the last one. So I don't think it can live up to any standards at this point.
Yeah, that's true.
I think I've seen there's been so much with that. I've seen expectations of I hope there's fishing. I hope there's a femboy Hooters. Come on guys. Let's set our about.
No, we need this.
We gotta be real. We just need the femboy Hooters. We don't need fishing. Come on.
Yeah, no, that's really what we need. We need a petition to get this shit going. That's got to be where all the motion capture is going to.
I hope so.
Yeah. And now Nintendo.
Oh god.
Nintendo has there's a large can of worms there that's going on there. It started off so well with Nintendo releasing probably what I think is one of the best directs they've ever released, even though there were just bad stuff sneaking in there, especially with price tags and stuff.
Yeah.
But Jesus Christ, I mean, the console itself is great. The price, it's in my opinion, is still relatively normal, because that's how much next gen consoles are, or current gen consoles are right now.
Yeah.
But everything else outside of that is where the problems are.
Yeah.
First off, $80. Was it $80 or was it $90? What was 90 physical, or was it just overall 80?
I think it was overall 80.
Overall 80 just for Mario Kart.
He's insane for Mario Kart.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wasn't a fan of the Switch 2 price at first, but I did change tunes because it is next gen. But game prices, oh my god.
Game prices, that one cannot. There's no defending that one.
70 for Donkey Kong, 80 for Mario Kart.
Yeah, that's actually insane.
I don't, because Nintendo I've always viewed as the more affordable console.
Yeah,
They're charging more than the PlayStation is.
exactly. And not only that, but just like over time, like as time went on after that direct, things just kept getting worse and worse.
Yeah.
Like have you seen like the new terms and agreement
Yeah, you
that they added
sent
for
me
Switch 2,
the thing about it. Yeah.
where they will literally brick your console if like you try like modding or like doing anything to the console itself.
That's insane. I get like disabling online play, like
Yeah.
dude, breaking it, making it so your console is not is basically just a lease is crazy work.
Yeah, no, that's that's insane. And I don't know if the other one is true about like game cartridges where like they're just only a key and not the actual game itself.
So that's been how they've always that's pretty much always been how it was for quite a while with Nintendo. I think they're just being a lot more open with it
Right.
because I know like on the last Switch, like Mortal Kombat and some of the bigger games were just digital keys. Basically, you would load the thing in, and you have to download the game off the internet. So the game's not technically physically on the disc; it's just a key. But it's a shame
Okay.
that that's what the Switch 2 solely is. Between that and then just digital codes, so there's no actual cartridge in the disc or in the
Yeah.
case. I mean, as
Okay, cover the fact. Holy shit! And also, it's harder for you to sue them even if like they do brick your console and then like let's say you actually didn't do anything wrong, you could still sue them, but it's a lot harder for you to sue them.
yeah. You gotta. I think with this one, you gotta play. If you have a Switch 2, you have to play it by the books on this thing. Because
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how they're gonna count as cheat or as like breaking a console. Because I haven't read through their terms and conditions, but it's probably pretty broad. Would be my guess.
Yeah. Because it has like some sort of detection system from what I understand,
Mm-hmm.
and like if it gets caught by that detection system, it will just brick the entire console.
That's crazy.
Which,
I mean,
god damn.
I don't know how you hack a Switch to begin with, but
Yeah, no, I was never like like that was never part of my like plan or anything like that.
no, yeah,
But like that's still insane that like if you want to do anything to the console, even like later down the line, like way past like
mm-hmm.
past its prime and stuff, you're still gonna you still can't do anything with it.
It's weird to pay. I guess 500 was it 550 for something you don't fully own.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Then the accessory prices are insane.
Oh yeah.
It was like 150 for the dock or something.
I'd have to
Let
look
me
that one up
look
actually.
up the prices. It was the prices were crazy. All the accessories were because they got. I know they got increased due to the tariffs.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Let me see if on the list. Here we go. So the Pro controller is $85.99. The Joy-Con
Okay.
2, I guess the two Joy-Con controllers are $95.
Yeah.
The charging grip is 40. The strap is 14. That's insane for a strap. The wheel is 25. The camera's 55. The dock is 120. The carrying case with the screen protector is 40. The all-in-one carrying case, whatever that is 85. And then the cord is 30, and then the charging cord is $35.
God damn.
That is crazy work.
That is actually insane.
You're right. Those are the prices after the tariffs, but the prices before were like $5 difference. So
Mm.
I don't know. I can't wait to spend $14 on a strap for my controllers.
Hey, listen, I can't play. I can't play with you today. I need the strap on.
Yeah, I need the
Wait, hold on.
strap.
Pause.
You need the strap
Okay.
on. Nah, bro, gotta double down now.
Now hold on.
You gotta double down.
You can't forget the Switch 2 camera as well.
Oh yeah, that was.
That you're only going to be using once.
When are we ever gonna use the Switch 2 camera?
It's literally only for Mario Party. I think that's the only thing that's like, unless you're planning to use their version of Discord.
Oh no, hell yeah, bro! I can't wait for when we all get Switch 2s and we play Mario Kart and we use the Mario Kart voice chat instead of Discord.
Yep, and then use our cameras.
Yeah,
Use our cameras, and then our camera quality on our like Discord is like 480p with the gameplay.
Yeah, I love that idea, but it's gonna be so bad. I remember seeing the direct, and that thing was running at like 20 FPS. Those cameras were. It was terrible.
Yeah, it's insane.
God, I can't get over the prices either. $80 for Mario Kart.
They had to hit me right when I'm broke.
Exactly. $80 for Mario Kart is diabolical work.
Oh yeah.
There's AAA games now that are still not 80.
Mm-hmm.
Most aren't, except for Microsoft.
And speaking of Microsoft,
of Microsoft,
well, did Oblivion release by the time we did that last episode, or
no? Oblivion released, I think, end of April.
Or was it after? Oh, it was end of okay.
Yeah, because it's the same day.
Oblivion remaster.
Yeah,
I've heard. Well, I've never played Oblivion or Skyrim, so I can't really speak too much about that.
You never played Skyrim?
Yeah, I've never played Skyrim.
What the fuck are you doing here then? Go play Skyrim. How have you never played Skyrim? Oh, that's right, Call of Duty kid. You're a Call of Duty kid. That's why.
That's pretty much all where it went.
That's why. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
I played the original Oblivion a bit, not too much, but I haven't played the remaster. I've had it installed, but then this other little-known game called Expedition 33 released, and it's consumed my life. So I'm gonna get around.
Released since after the last episode that we did.
That released the same day as Oblivion, or like the day, or Oblivion released like the day or two before or something. Same week, I know.
Yeah.
But yeah, Microsoft had Oblivion, which I've heard good things about, actually, the remaster.
Oh, yeah, no, I've heard a lot of good things. Isn't it priced at like 40? It's either 40 or 50. I don't remember.
I think it's 50, which is not bad.
Either way, it's still pretty good.
It's 50. They're calling it a remaster, but if you watch the trailer, they go, yeah, it's a from the ground remake. So it's not really a remaster, because I know they did a full quality of life with all the controls. However, they are selling DLC. I don't know if you know the DLC story with Oblivion.
I did not know that, actually.
So DLC exists because of Oblivion. The original Oblivion created DLC.
Oh, okay.
They sold horse armor. A customizable horse armor. And they resold it again in the remaster.
Oh my god.
So thanks to them, we have DLC. It's like $5 or something.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I can't wait to spend $5 on blue horse armor for my horse.
Hey, you gotta give your horse that drip, all right?
Yeah, the horse gotta stay dripped.
Mm-hmm.
And then Microsoft pulled a Nintendo and has also raised their prices.
Yep.
I gotta pull those
one good thing that they released, and then they just dropped an absolute bombshell not too long afterwards.
Yeah, theirs are potentially worse than Nintendo's.
Yeah.
Solely due to the fact that theirs is on old consoles.
Yeah.
I need to find the GameStop post, because GameStop had put out a thing just listing. Is this it right here? Let me see. Nope. God, I gotta pull up x.com on my computer. I sure hope it doesn't pull up anything naughty when I look that up.
Look at the screen right now.
Yeah. What was GameStop's? It was because GameStop had put out the exact list of here we go. The exact list of all the price increases. So the Xbox Series S, the 512 gigabyte, went from $299 to $379.
God damn. Yeah.
And then going on from that, the craziest one. No, I don't need to see more slides. Where is the Xbox? It's all $100 more.
Yeah.
At least. The
Everything
controllers
with
are
the Xbox
200.
Series X, yeah.
Yeah, anything with Series X or S is all $100 more. Controllers are up, headsets are up. And then there had been reports as well that the games are going to be increased in prices. So
I did see that as well. They
here it
should
is.
be, or from what I have like I found a chart here as well that they're supposed to increase by $10. Yeah, so they're supposed to
Yeah.
be like $80.
Yeah, all first party games will be around a minimum of $79.99. So
Yeah, it's
the
holy shit.
the comment of minimum concerns me the most. Because with Call of Duty, they'll crank that up to 90 or 100 even.
Activision will absolutely do that.
Activision will drop Call of Duty for 100 because they know people will pay for it.
Now is a better time than ever to go to Game Pass.
Truthfully, get Game Pass or buy,
It's
or if
actually
you
the best thing you could do.
or buy games to support like smaller studios that are on Game Pass that you like Expedition 33.
True.
That game's $50, totally worth it. But yeah, I think I'm very curious with Microsoft what they're going to be putting these games at, all first party stuff. Call of Duty will definitely, I mean, it's going to be minimum of 80 now, so Call of Duty will probably be over 80.
Yeah.
The Gears of War remake they announced will probably be 80. And then future Halos, I'm curious about what they'll end up pricing those at.
I'm assuming they'll probably still be 80.
I would assume.
I feel like, I mean, even with Halo Infinite, there wasn't a lot at launch.
Yeah. There wasn't much I launched with Call of Duty.
Yeah.
I don't know, I think 80 is insane. I'm glad PlayStation, as of now, has said they will not be adjusting prices on games. Consoles have been in other countries, but not US at least yet.
Yeah, so far PlayStation's doing well.
Yeah, PlayStation
that's
said,
the one
yeah.
PlayStation, the one company where like nothing has happened to them since, but that might change soon.
It'll definitely change because so far they said they won't adjust game prices, but if everybody else is doing it, they're gonna do it.
Yeah,
because why not? And now I think,
and they kind of have a good opportunity to do that because now that Xbox has increased the price of their consoles, it's like, well, you might as well just go get a PlayStation then.
Exactly, because they can increase their game prices to 80, but if they don't increase their console prices, people will still go buy them because it's going to be significantly cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm curious now with GTA 6, because we always knew that was going to be above 70 or 60 or whatever it was back then.
Yeah, now this is definitely pushing the bar. Like
this is going to push it.
It's definitely going to bring it to 100.
It'll definitely be 100 at least. Yeah. Honestly, I don't know if I'd pay more than 100 for it. That seems too much. $100 is a lot for a game for a standard edition.
Mm-hmm.
I've paid $100 for collector's editions before. God, how much times have changed.
Imagine you're getting it on console, but then the PC version release, and it's still that same price of $100.
Yeah, that's.
I don't know if I would get the PC version. Yeah,
that's the issue. Because I do want it for PC because we're content creators.
Yeah,
and that's easier. But like, I'm not spending $100 again on something like this. That's even if it's 100. It could be 150 or 120.
The Elgato will have to carry.
The Elgato's gonna be carrying us through that game. I know Echo will buy it day one. That kid does not care.
Oh yeah, no, I will most likely do the same, to be honest.
They announced a trailer and that man goes, "Thank you, Daddy Rockstar." That man does not care. I'll buy it when it comes out. I'm sure I will because it's GTA 6.
Yeah.
But that price will very much impact my excitement for the game.
There's going to be a lot more expectations.
Oh, definitely.
Like if you're paying $100, you better get like literally everything.
If you're paying $100, those strip clubs better be real.
The BBLs better be real.
The BBLs better be real. Those controllers better smell like the game.
They gotta smell like the game. What you mean? Like if you're going to the strip club,
I need to smell that. I need it to smell like that to warrant
I need to
$100.
smell like hot wings and sweat.
I need to smell the blood of the areas that I'm in. I need to smell the new money of the banks that I'm robbing. Because I do not have money in my wallet anymore. We've got, what is it, Game Fest in a few weeks. So we'll probably get something there. I don't know for GTA, but definitely for Microsoft.
Oh yeah, definitely for Microsoft.
I hope we see something with Halos after they teased that like a year and a half ago.
Yeah, that's probably the one place. It's either that or the Game Awards.
Yeah.
They're gonna release some sort of like trailer.
If we don't get another GTA trailer by Game Awards, they're delaying that shit again.
Yeah, probably.
I still need to see a gameplay trailer. Because I do have this consistent fear it's going to be hyper realistic like Red Dead. Where it's like you need, like where you have thirst and hunger bars.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm like, I don't know. I don't want to be playing Minecraft in GTA. I have to like sleep at night. Or else, if I don't have enough sleep, monsters come and kill me because I'm too tired
Oh, man,
or whatever.
I'm hungry. I'm going to the burger shop.
Exactly. Yo, bro, I haven't eaten in like 6 days. I'm gonna die of hunger. We gotta go to the whatever the fucking burger shop's called.
Yeah.
Is it called Burger Shot? I think it's what it's called or something like that.
Yeah. That's, or what was it called? What was the other one I was thinking of from like GTA 4?
I don't remember.
Cluck and Bell or something.
Cluck
like
and
that.
Bell. Yeah, Cluck and Bell's in the game in the 5th one. Bro, my
that's definitely it.
my character got laid off. We gotta go drink some piss wacer.
I gotta drink some piss.
Yeah. All right, chat. Clip that one out of context.
Now hold on.
Nah, we gotta clip that one out of context.
I still can't get over, speaking of Cluck and Bell, I can't get over the fact that Taco Bell's chicken nuggets released and how much protein is in them. I gotta look up how much was it exactly.
Oh yeah, you or Jet were talking about that. I have not had it yet, but it was a crazy number.
They're actually really good.
Dude, is there a Taco Bell near me? Do I order Taco Bell tonight? I may be ordering Taco Bell after this podcast. Let me
just
see.
That, I've already convinced them.
Well, I don't have dinner.
But the Fire Ranch is really good.
I feel like if I ordered it right now, it'd arrive halfway through this podcast. So that might be a problem.
I mean, to be fair, we'll probably, like, once the podcast over, we'll probably just, like, take, like, 5-10 minutes and then
exactly
we'll probably stream that driving game.
Hell yeah.
72 grams.
72 grams. That shit's insane.
And that's a 10 piece.
I have protein bars with less protein than that. I think most
for me that's like more than 3 times my protein bars.
Yeah, I'll same. I have to go look, but that's definitely way more.
The sodium is at like 80% though.
Oh well, that's why. That's just gonna kill you.
That's where most of it is going.
Dude, you have 2 servings of that, you're dead.
It's like you're like gambling with your life there. You're getting the protein intake, but also you might be dying from sodium real quick.
You'll get your protein, but you may also get diabetes. I don't know how you can get that from protein, but we're about to find out.
Taco Bell has found a way to do it.
Taco Bell, we find ways to kill you, and we find ways to kill you that no one could think is possible. While talking about all the negativity around games, let's talk about a great game that only I've played because you haven't, loser. Expedition 33. Oh my god.
Yeah, this motherfucker making fun of the poor, huh?
Nah, you said the only turn-based games you play is Pokemon.
I never said that. I never said I had anything against turn-based games.
No, I said no. The only one you said you had played was Pokemon.
Yeah, sure.
See, that's the problem. This man never played great games. Baldur's Gate 3 is really good after the first 40 hours.
After the first 40 hours?
I haven't gotten through it because I can't get through the first 40 hours.
Didn't you do like a sex speedrun? Or was that somebody else?
I attempted the sex speedrun. But I then learned you have to do it with a bear, and I'm like, nah, that's kind of weird. I'm like, I would attempt
sex speedruns with a bear.
It's with a bear, yeah. You can fuck a bear on the first night in that game, and I was like, that's kind of weird. I'm not into that furry type stuff. I'll let Blaze do that instead.
Wow.
Yeah. You know what doesn't have fucking a bear? Expedition 33. But it also
True.
broke my heart so many times that I have never emotionally recovered from this game. It's also $50. Have you heard?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Have you heard the story about like the making of it?
No, I've heard a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
like as far as like the developers, and I believe like the person who made the soundtrack was just some random dude on SoundCloud.
Yeah. So the developers were all former Ubisoft employees who were laid off because Ubisoft had no interest in making this game.
Yeah.
And so their lead writer came from Reddit and their composer
That
came
was
from
the other thing.
SoundCloud.
Yes, I remember there was a Redditor involved. That's
Yeah.
the other thing I remember.
Their
hearing
lead
about.
writer is from Reddit. And their composers from SoundCloud, which is insane because this game has by far the greatest score I've ever gotten to listen to. I've listened to it every day for the last 2 weeks. I was listening to it before we hopped on this call. It's so beautiful.
Makes sense.
I know Jet's been the same way because it's the only thing we've listened to for the last 2 weeks. It's so peak.
I definitely got it. That's definitely a game that like. There's some games I want to like play, like longer games I want to play over the summer. Now that I have more free time, Expedition 33 is one of them.
You gotta pick it up.
Wanna, like,
For $50, absolutely worth it.
Yeah.
And that game is so insane because I was so overpowered going into the last fight. I had to like kind of like throw because I had no clue I was so strong. But I am so weak to any like side stuff. You can be max level for like some side bosses, and that's still too weak. They're just that powerful. It's crazy.
God damn.
That game is so insane. But I have cried possibly 7 times while playing it. Because the dialogue, what I love about it specifically is the side stuff fleshes out these characters so much that the only reason you'll really care about a lot of them is by doing all the side missions.
Yeah.
Like, it is dark. It is depressing. They say shit that's so real, I cry because I'm like, I wish that. There's some like romance stuff. They make some comments that I have never felt so emotionally hurt, and these aren't even real people. Like, they broke my heart, and I'm not even there. It's rough, man. One makes this isn't a spoiler because it depends on choices you make, but one makes a comment of like, we would have been fun together in like a relationship, and I cried, dude. I was so upset. I was in tears, man. And it was the goth one. I fucked up. I fumbled, man. I fumbled. Because I remember when that happened because I sent a gif of crying to Jet and I said, man, I fumbled. And he had the exact same situation. Because we both chose the wrong girl.
Oh my god.
That game is incredible. Oh my god. It's got a stacked cast as well. Shout out Charlie Cox. Shout out Daredevil.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And Andy Serkis, who plays like one of the best villains I've ever seen. We gotta praise some games today instead of bashing Nintendo and Microsoft.
There's a lot of bashing, and now we're past that point. Now we're just praising.
All right, boys. What game can you praise?
Fuck, I can't really do much. There's not really much I can praise at the moment because I haven't been doing much like the past month because of just school and finals and shit.
Nah, just praise Marvel Rivals. It's okay.
Marvel Rivals, yeah.
Praise Fortnite or something. I don't know.
Fuck it. Damn, I ain't got nothing right now.
We got like 2 dubs or something. Praise Fortnite, man.
Oh yeah, we did get 2 dubs in Fortnite. That is true. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Fortnite, absolute W.
Yeah, we just had to die like first round. We just had to like be the first ones to die like 7 games in a row, but eventually we won because the game probably thought we were bots, and like, we got to put these guys in bot lobbies.
Oh my goodness, I can't believe this. We got 2 W though.
Oh yeah,
that's all that matters.
Exactly.
No matter how many times we died.
Exactly. I think it's worth it. God, I haven't done much gaming outside of Expedition 33. Now think about it. I'm hyped.
Definitely a lot of games I gotta like go through.
There's a lot. There's a lot coming out this summer. I mean, we got Doom tomorrow when we're recording this.
Oh yeah, that is true. Yeah.
Death Stranding 2 is this summer. That'll be a big one. What else comes out other than
Yeah, I'm trying to think
$80
what else,
Mario
like,
Kart and $70 Donkey Kong? God, Donkey Kong looks good as well. That's what sucks the
like I
most.
said, I do want to play Donkey Kong, but I'm just like, is it even worth getting it on Switch One if I'm planning to?
Is
get
it on Switch 1?
2? Like, I think so.
Oh, if it's
I
on
don't remember
Switch,
if it's. I don't remember. I don't remember if it's exclusive or not.
let me see.
Mario Kart is going to be exclusive on Switch 2. The new Soulsborne game is going to be.
Oh my God,
on
that's
Switch
what I
2
was
exclusively.
missing. The new Souls game.
Is it this year or is it next year?
I think that's in November.
Oh,
Let me
shit.
see. No, Donkey Kong's only a Switch 2 exclusive.
God damn it!
That
I also want to
sucks.
play the new Metroid as well.
Oh yeah, Metroid's a Switch 1 exclusive. It's going to Switch 1 though. They did
Yeah,
say
that one's gonna
that.
be on Switch 1. I'm just like, I might as well just get Metroid, and then just like, because I don't think I'm gonna be getting Switch 2 until like either like end of the year or like sometime next year.
You can pay the. I think there's a $10 upgrade for the graphics on Switch 2. I think is how it is. It may just automatically upgrade.
Yeah, I remember they have an upgrade. Like, they have like a price tag for it. I don't remember if it was like $10 or $20 or something like that. But yeah,
I know there's because I remember seeing it for the Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, but I don't remember seeing it for Metroid. What was the new? Well, I love the Donkey Kong. I'm so excited for because it's got destructible environments somehow.
yeah. Like I say, it looks really good.
It looks phenomenal. I don't know how you got that to run on a Switch 2, especially with the environment remembering what you destroyed.
Yeah.
Well, it's genuinely impressive. I'm hyped for that. Duskbloods. How in the world did Nintendo get Bloodborne 2?
Yeah, that's insane.
How?
And exclusive as well.
As a Switch exclusive.
They're really trying to convince. They're trying to get everybody to buy Switch 2, even with all the shit things that they have done over the past month.
That's insane.
They're trying to reel everybody in. They planned this all out. They have to get the Soulsborne fan base in there as well.
PlayStation won't make Bloodborne 2, so Nintendo's doing it instead. How is that possible? Yeah, so that's 2026, which makes sense. Because Elden Ring releases this year anyway, so they're going to put a year between them. That would make more sense.
Yeah.
Forgot about that game coming out soon.
Like I say, plus the Elden Ring game comes out. Oh well, isn't it like $40?
I think it's something. It's reasonable. It's very reasonable.
Like I say, it's very reasonable.
It is. Yeah, it's $40. Like that's
very reasonable. Yeah.
That's gotta support those. But I think From Software's always kind of been because was Elden Ring 50 or is that 60?
I always thought it was 60.
It's 60. Could have been worse. Could have been 70.
Yeah.
Because that was 3 years. That was 3 years ago. I thought it was longer. Yeah. So Duskbloods is crazy. I remember when that came when I was watching Direct and saw that. I made the joke. I'm like, oh, this seems like Bloodborne. It is. It basically is.
I immediately thought, I was like, is this just like they're just adding Bloodborne to the Switch? And then I realized, I'm like, oh no, this is a whole new game.
Because I'm like, did PlayStation just give up the rights or something? Nah, they just made Bloodborne 2 and renamed it. It's got the word blood in the title still.
Yeah.
How did they do that? Is a crazy pull by Nintendo. I give them props.
I give them props. They know what they're doing.
They got everybody hooked. They have everybody hooked. Jet's probably gonna have to buy a Switch 2 just for that.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I remember I sent that to
that's one way that'll reel him in.
I remember when I sent the thing to him, immediately bro goes, no shot. They got Bloodborne 2 for the Switch. Yeah, it's also multiplayer, which is interesting.
Oh, I did not know that actually.
Yeah, I think it's 8 players.
8?
Yeah, let me pull it up right here. Being flashbanged by Google Chrome.
Let's hop on the Nintendo Discord, turn our cameras on and play Duskbloods.
Duskblood. Yeah, supports up to 8 players, features PvP. It's the same thing as like Elden Ring. where players can invade your server, and then you can also team up with players.
But still 8 people
Yeah, I know.
is insane.
That's insane. I do appreciate Nintendo really committing to the hey, we're not just a kids company or a family company.
They're definitely keeping the quality of their games.
There is as much as we can shit on the prices. These are all very high quality games. Every one of them.
Yeah.
Mario Kart's fully open world, where you literally drive from one race to the next.
Oh yeah.
They've got how many? I think it's like 40 playable characters or something crazy.
You can drive as a cow.
You can drive as a cow, which is
as a dolphin.
Yeah, that's a pretty epic one. I can't wait to drive from one Rainbow Road track to the next. The bitrate gonna go crazy.
Oh my god, yes, the bitrate is gonna be insane.
It's gonna be brutal. We can never play those maps.
And then you still gotta pay for DLC.
Yeah, that's gonna suck. They for $80, they better not have as much DLC as the first game or as the last game. I mean,
the only thing that would make that reasonable is if like the DLC is free.
Oh yeah, if the DLC is free, then that's.
But I don't
perfect.
think Nintendo would do that.
No, God, no.
They're not releasing DLC for free.
No, because I mean, if you combine the 8 deluxe with all that DLC, that was well over 80 by the end. So there was no way they were definitely gonna charge some crazy number for DLC.
Because I remember for 8 deluxe, I think it was like almost 20 or maybe a little over $20 in total, like to just have everything.
Yeah, that's not too bad as well, considering how much tracks you're getting.
Yeah, because there was a lot of maps in there. There was a lot of like DLC in there.
Yeah, there's a. They've always been Nintendo's always been really consistent with quality, and the Switch 2 Direct showed that really well. Donkey Kong looks beautiful.
Oh yeah,
like that's one of the most beautiful artistic directed games I've seen. And then you've got Kirby Air Riders coming back somehow.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Kirby.
They brought back Sakurai for Kirby Air Riders.
I remember Sakurai said he was working on something like years ago.
Yeah,
like after the last DLC for Smash Bros.
I figured it was another Smash game. I thought they roped them back in. Nah, it's Kirby Air Riders. Never played the first Kirby Air Ride though.
Yeah, me neither.
I mean, I know it's just Kirby Mario Kart or Kirby Racing, I guess, but
I feel like they're just gonna bring Smash Ultimate into Switch 2. I don't think they're gonna make a whole nother Smash game.
No, I don't
think that'd be hard to, especially with all the characters that they already have.
It's too difficult. I think they have too many licenses. I mean, they got fucking Disney in this last one. They got Sora.
Yeah.
You know, that's gonna be impossible to renegotiate with Disney again.
It'd be impossible. Or otherwise they'd have to just fully like
cut the characters,
reboot everything, just like start from scratch. All right, all Nintendo characters again.
I'd be open to if they. I mean, I would assume they just have a upgrade to Switch 2, but I'd be open to having more DLC, like DLC that's exclusive to Switch 2.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah,
because there's a lot of characters I still want to see. I want to see Master Chief in one of them.
Oh yeah,
I want to see Lara Croft. They already got the Square Enix license.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see Donald and Goofy. Let's just go on. Let's just put every Disney character ever, and let's just make it a Disney game at this point. Put in Spider-Man.
We might have to hit up Warner Brothers as well, since
put in some multiverses.
Multiverses is gone, so
now they're all coming to
those characters in the Smash.
Dude, Scorpion and Sub-Zero and Smash Bros would go crazy.
It would go crazy, yeah.
I don't know. I could see them maybe adding. I don't know. It'd be hard to add DLC without Sakurai. It's be hard to do Smash Bros without Sakurai.
Mm-hmm.
I think they'll just probably stick with Mario Kart as their future.
Probably, yeah.
I could see, because more than likely they'll probably add some collabs in there. Because I know the last one had Link, and then did it have Splatoon? I can't remember on that one.
Wait, Mario Kart?
Yeah, last Mario Kart. I know.
Yes.
Okay.
They had both. I just don't remember what was their if they added anything else.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Outside of that,
I could see them adding some more collab stuff in Mario Kart, like Kirby or something. I wish we got Mario Odyssey 2. I kept holding out hope for that during the direct.
I'm very surprised. That's the one thing I'm very surprised about, that we did not get any sort of like
3D Mario.
3D Mario game. Yeah.
Yeah, that was weird. That's an interesting
I feel like
one.
there definitely will be one, but I just don't like. I'm expecting maybe Game Awards. There might be some sort
Probably.
of like teaser for it for sure. But
Yeah, because I know they said
it's
they're
not.
working
It's
on
not going
one.
to be some sort of. There's not going to be some sort of launch title with it or anything like that.
Yeah, because I remember them saying they were working on one. But I also had the concern of, like, does Mario Kart now count as 3D Mario? Or is it going to be like, oh yeah, Mario, a new 3D Mario is just like Mario 3D Land again? That would suck.
Yeah.
I need Mario Odyssey 2 or Mario Galaxy 3. Just one of those.
Oh my god, a new Mario Galaxy game. Oh my god.
Mario Galaxy 3 would go crazy.
I would bust.
Oh, absolutely. On the spot. Would bust.
On the spot.
GameStop would have to kick me out. GameStop will deal with
Nintendo
scalpers.
Store in New York would kick me out.
The Nintendo Store in New York will forcibly remove me. Bowser himself will come in to kick me out. GameStop would rather deal with the Pokemon card scalpers than me if they announced Mario Galaxy 3. I'd be outside that door every day. They're like, sir, that game doesn't come out for 3 more years. Nah, trust. Let me wait, please.
I'll be waiting.
I'll be waiting.
I remember even GameStop. I think they like quote retweeted something, or somebody was like camping outside of a Nintendo store.
Oh yeah,
like 3 months before like the Switch 2 released, and they just said like you could just pre-order it, bro.
Yeah, I remember seeing that. The guys outside the Nintendo New York store.
Oh, it's a Nintendo New York store. Okay,
that's insane. Imagine waiting that long. Imagine stay out there for 3 months straight. Burst's probably still there waiting right now.
He's still there.
God, that's insane. It ain't that big of a deal, dude. They'll still have them.
Oh yeah, no, they'll absolutely still have them.
I don't think they sold out even. I know the store. I know like Nintendo's website did, but I don't think GameStop sold out.
I have no clue.
Let me see. I got the GameStop. Oh no, that's Taco Bell pulled up. I still
got the.
I still had Taco Bell pulled up on my phone. I had it saved on DoorDash. Let's see, Nintendo.
What's up?
Let's look up Nintendo Switch 2. If I can spell Nintendo. God, I had the fattest fingers. It says not available on. Well, that's the Mario Kart bundle. I think you actually still get the. Yeah, it looks like you can still get the base bundle. Or just the base console.
Okay.
So it's not sold out. It doesn't look like.
Yeah, I guess one of my cousins already like pre-ordered it.
That's crazy. You're just gonna have to mooch off him for a while.
I'm gonna have to drive to his place.
Yeah, I'll refer that
to play it.
You have to invite yourself over for Mario Kart.
I'll be like, hey bro, can I borrow this real quick? I gotta record the video.
Yeah. And you're not even recording with us. You're just playing Mario Kart by yourself for a video.
Oh yeah. I got leech off the Mario Kart viewers real quick.
Exactly. Nobody else is buying it right now, so you gotta do it yourself.
True.
It's so funny. Everybody said, we're not gonna buy this console, and then everybody immediately bought it.
Yeah.
Despite the price.
To be fair, a lot of those people have like good reason for it, especially now with what they've done recently with like bricking your console and stuff.
Oh no, yeah.
Unfortunately, nothing is going to change.
I was gonna say,
I don't think they're gonna like revert those changes.
Nah, they never do. Nintendo's it's hard. I don't want to say they're a terrible company because they aren't. They just make some crappy decisions, like the constant shutting down of Smash tournaments. Or
yeah, I did see that. Yeah,
they've done that a ton. I don't know. I feel like Nintendo's the same company who'd force you to change your kid's name if the kid's name is like Mario or Luigi. I'm surprised Nintendo hasn't gotten to Luigi Mangione yet. Giving Luigi a bit. Same thing with Diddy, dude. You notice Diddy's not in Mario Kart?
Yeah, Diddy Kong. Yeah, after
Yeah,
after everything, he's gone.
his allegations are so bad. He's talking to underage monkeys, which is kind of weird considering he is an underage monkey. But yeah, Cheese Hansen got to him first.
Cheese Hansen.
I don't know. I was trying to think like there's no. I can't fit the word banana in here, so we'll go with cheese instead. It's the same color.
Oh my god.
I'm surprised they didn't remove Luigi if they're going that far in controversy.
Well, it's a lot harder to get rid of Luigi.
Nah, they'll kill him off. Luigi got killed off in the last Luigi's Mansion game. It was a post-credit scene.
King Boo got to him.
Yeah, King Boo got them first. All the tax evasion Luigi had committed, King Boo got them.
I can't believe this, Luigi. What the fuck?
Exactly, Luigi. Why would you do this? They just have to replace Luigi with Waluigi, but he just wears yellow now, or not yellow. He wears green and blue instead of purple.
I saw you can have different outfits in Mario Kart World.
Okay.
And I just saw this. Yeah, I don't remember. They showed like how it works. Because I think like randomly you'll receive an item and then it'll make you change your appearance. So I literally just saw Waluigi in a mariachi outfit. I'm like, okay, yep.
Oh well, they got Blaze. Yeah, they got Blaze
yep.
now.
They added me to Mario Kart.
Blaze's culture comes from Waluigi.
Mm-hmm.
That and Mario Odyssey.
Brought my culture to Waluigi with the mariachi outfit.
Waluigi is now the spokesperson of the Hispanic culture. I don't see anything wrong with that.
It's like what's been trending right now on TikTok with how gingers are black now.
Dude, that's a crazy thing. I don't know what's going on there.
I think somebody randomly said that, and then like everybody in the community just like all collectively agreed.
My TikTok is so out of my For You page has nothing to do with what's currently trending. So all I get is the Italian brain rot from Jet, and then the ginger stuff from you. And that's the only way I know what's going on anymore.
And now I'm just seeing people saying like, from the Hispanic community, we are accepting Filipinos into our community. I'm just like, so, I represent both.
So like, are you just Hispanic now?
I guess so. I might be just Hispanic now. I mean, damn. I can be a spokesperson for both sides technically.
Damn. So you're no longer double marginalized. You're just marginalized.
True.
Yeah.
They have to go into details about like how, like, the history behind the Philippines, where like it was ruled by Spain at one point. So that's why like a lot of our like culture and like language has like Hispanic roots to it.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just like, yep, we will be accepting Filipinos into the Hispanic community. Let's go.
And you guys gotta take. Then is Mexico taking back New Mexico and like California and shit? Because that was them for a while. All Californians are now Mexicans. Damn.
Well, I don't know if our president will allow that one.
Yeah, I was gonna say he'll be more than willing to give up California.
True.
We'll try to trade it for Canada or some shit. Trade it with the wrong country. I saw this has nothing to. It has some stuff to do with gaming, but he's outlawed. This sounds so weird, but there's context to this. I promise. He's trying to ban porn. But the context to this is that it's so broad on what's determined as nudity that Game of Thrones would actually be criminalized as a felony in the US if you watch Game of Thrones. Like, it's that broad of like trying to make it a felony. So the issue is games that have nudity. Like Baldur's Gate would count as a felony if you played it in the US if this law had passed. If this law passes.
Oh my god.
So that's like, it just reminded me of that because like I get what you're trying to do, but brother,
I can't play Honey Pop.
No more Honey Pop, man. Bro's ass is gonna see
you got to get rid of that Markiplier video.
Yeah, Bro's ass gonna see one Fortnite skin twerking, and it's over for that game.
I'm gonna get banned for my OnlyCans video.
Dude, you're going to jail for that one. God, it's such a broad like area. That's the issue. Is like, damn. So like, I get what you're trying to do, but dude, you gotta word it a bit more specifically.
Yeah.
Man, Cyberpunk getting banned for real.
Cyberpunk is gone.
If his ass gets GTA 6 become a felony, I am I'm,
I mean,
I'm
you can have sex in GTA 5.
I was
So
gonna say it depends on how broad it goes or how like much nudity counts. I mean, that hot coffee mod cooked from San Andreas.
I have no clue what that is.
Okay, don't look that up on stream or on podcast. Look that one up later. That shit's scuffed as hell. I mean, I think it was. I don't think it was official. I hope not. I hope not. You can maybe look it up now. Just won't have it put up on your screen.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not having it pulled up on my screen.
Okay, yeah, it was unofficial. It was developed by Rockstar but never released.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
I love the description of having animated intercourse with his in-game girlfriend.
Yeah. Yeah, that shit would get you cooked.
Why is our images? Jesus Christ.
Well, that's why I said not to look it up on stream.
Oh my god.
Man, gaming's so cooked. We just gotta go back to Roblox, Fortnite, and Minecraft now. There's nothing we can do.
True.
Expedition 33, though.
Expedition 33.
Game of the year. That thing's getting a movie already.
Oh yeah, that is true. Yeah.
Yeah.
It will probably be winning game of the year. I don't think any game will be competing. I don't think.
It's just I don't know. It's Jeff Keighley. He may give it to Kojima for Death Stranding 2.
Death Stranding 2 will definitely be. It'll definitely be a finalist for sure.
Oh, it just comes down to
no matter how bad or good it is.
Yeah, it just comes down to if Keighley wants a game that's on Game Pass to win Game of the Year. But then again, Astrobot won last year, so I don't think he's too. Astrobot was Game of the Year worthy, though.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I don't know. I just reminded me of something else with Nintendo where like they have like I believe a like tutorial.
Oh yeah,
or something like that.
Yeah,
something similar to like Astro's Playroom for PlayStation 5.
Mm-hmm.
But they're pricing it at like $10 or something like that.
Yeah.
$10 or $20.
Yeah, the console demo to like learn all the features for the console. They're charging you money for that.
Yeah, I don't. That's another thing. I'm just like, why are they charging for that?
That's such a weird one because nobody's gonna buy it.
No one's gonna buy it because why would you pay money to just learn about the console?
Exactly.
I don't care if it's like very like cool, interactive. There's a lot of like cool features around it. If the main idea of it is just to be a tutorial, I'm not gonna be paying $10-$20 for it.
No, exactly. I think like Astrobot is only so popular because the Playroom was free. People would not care about that mascot if they charged money for it. I don't see any reason why Nintendo's doing that other than just money. Something I'm curious about is how many people are going to use the mouse function for the controllers or the Joy-Cons. I don't see myself ever going to use it.
Like the only game that primarily will use it is that one.
Oh yeah.
Wheelchair basketball game.
Yeah.
And also Metroid.
God, I can't wait to play handicapped basketball. that was the when I saw that, I had so many jokes lined up. I'm like, I can't say anything. This is end of career worthy right here.
Oh my god.
They canceled Mario and Sonic at the Olympics to give us Mario and Sonic at the Paralympics. That's crazy.
The only thing it will actually be like primarily used for is probably Metroid.
Yeah.
Just for more precise like aiming.
Yeah. I don't think I'll ever see myself using it.
But outside of that, there's nothing else that will use it.
Yeah. Plus,
yeah, that's basically all I had to say there.
I was gonna say, plus with like USB ports, I'm just gonna plug in a mouse.
Yeah.
I would just rather plug in a mouse and keyboard than use the mouse function for the Joy-Cons.
That's it. I'm replacing my mouse with a Joy-Con.
Hell, dude, that's gonna go crazy. He's gonna go 0-13 in Rivals.
Mm-hmm.
Actually,
go crazy.
He's gonna go 0-0 because he can't ready up. He won't be able to he won't be able to select a hero ever. It's gonna be so bad.
Oh my god.
I forgot about that one. The wheelchair basketball. They knew what they were doing, man. They knew what they were doing. There was no shot they went through that entire development process and said, "Oh yeah, this probably won't be a good idea." Considering it's just, what are they in, like rocket chairs or something?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, like they could not have once not thought, yeah, this might be a bad idea. What else was announced during that? There were some other random games they had announced.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what they were.
God, here we go. Is this? Here's the list of stuff. Just games coming to Switch. I love how they casually in that montage announced the Deltarune stuff and then Hollow Knight Silksong.
Oh yeah,
That was crazy. Yeah. Haven't played either.
Yeah, I haven't played either.
Oh, that's right, the James Bond game that I'm hyped for, even though they showed nothing about it. That's coming to Switch. Oh yes, Madden. God, I can't wait for that to come to Switch and charge $100 for that.
I can't wait to play Madden with with the mouse.
I can't wait to play Madden on the Switch.
That's where all my money went to. Switch 2 and Madden, nothing else.
Absolutely. What else is there? Final Fantasy VII Remake. Remember that one's coming to Switch. Borderlands 4. Which I'm kind of hyped for Borderlands 4, I won't lie.
Yeah.
But I don't know why they removed the cell shading. That was a weird one. Yeah. Because I remember when they announced they had moved the release date up. I immediately thought, oh no shot, GTA 6 is releasing in September then, because they moved it up until like August or something. Now that shit releasing next year. Because I think it was like the 2 days later, GTA had announced that they are delaying the game. But I'm hoping now that GTA is delayed, we'll actually get some release dates for stuff this year.
Yeah.
Maybe a Wolverine trailer. God, that game's never coming out. That game had a trailer in 2021. GTA 6 has had 2 trailers since.
I'm honestly not expecting Wolverine to get a trailer in Summer Game Fest.
Oh, I'm not. I have no expectations for Wolverine, honestly, to come out anymore.
I think the soonest will be probably Game Awards.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll actually get a Wolverine game anymore. I wouldn't be shocked if they cancel it due to the leaks. Because that one had a worst.
That'd be insane.
Because that one had the full.
That would be insane.
Because that one had the whole build come online. I hope the Venom game still releases. That also got leaked.
About that.
Yeah, because that was footage. That was gameplay they had cut from Spider-Man 2, and they had made a Venom game out of it. They should with that one at least, just because the Tony Todd died. It would be kind of wrong to cut that game. Plus, it's Venom. Like, dude, come on, it's Venom. You know it's gonna sell.
It's true. It's true.
I don't know. There's been I don't know. I can't believe we still have nothing with Wolverine. And then Marvel 1943 got delayed.
Yep.
Which, not actually surprised. I forgot that released this year. We got that crazy.
I forgot that released this year.
We got that really cool trailer of just a cutscene that showed like the insane level of graphics.
Yeah.
That I don't know if you remember seeing it, but I mean it looked better than probably.
I don't remember the trailer
6.
exactly, but I just remember seeing like all the screenshots. From the trailer.
I mean, it looks phenomenal for graphic quality. My guess is the gameplay is either they're delaying it because the gameplay has to be that good, or the gameplay is going to be a card game, because I don't know how it looks that good.
If it's a card game, oh god.
I liked Midnight Suns is a fantastic game, but it's a card game.
Yeah.
If you can get past the card game, it is a incredible story and some really fun gameplay. But Marvel kind of screwed themselves with the Avengers game, killing all momentum for any Marvel game that's not Spider-Man. Guardians of the Galaxy was peak, and I stand by that.
I have not played Guardians of the Galaxy.
That game, I've seen people online put it in their top 10 best stories ever for a video game.
Really?
It is phenomenal. It is an incredible story. And its gameplay is similar to Mass Effect. So you play as Star-Lord, but then you in like during like combat you will there's different buttons to motion different teammates to do certain actions.
Okay.
So you're playing as kind of everybody, but you're only controlling Star-Lord.
Yeah.
But I mean it's so fast paced you don't even think about it. Like you'll tell Drax to attack a certain guy, or you'll tell Rocket to do something. Not heal because it's not Rivals, but
Yo, where the amplifier at?
where the amplifier at?
I need that shit right
Groot,
now.
where's the walls, bro? My Star-Lord not yelling legendary, bro.
This is not my Star-Lord.
This is not my Star-Lord. Why is this Star-Lord cool? God, that game has such a good soundtrack as well that you can never play it on stream because you will get copyright claimed.
Oh yeah.
That game will
Makes sense.
rickroll you. And I'm never going to tell you. If you ever play it, I'm not telling you when it does, but it will rickroll you.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah. I always love that because there's like a phase in the game, basically your ult phase, where you charge up enough and you get to unleash these crazy powers. And it always will play some sort of like song.
Yeah.
And I always love it when a play is never going to give you up because I'm in this crazy ass fight sequence and I'm listening to that. And I'm like, oh, this kills all momentum as I'm listening to Rick Astley. Peak 10 out of 10.
Peak. Absolute peak.
Absolutely.
Oh god.
There it was. I was waiting for a burp.
There have been some hidden burps throughout this episode.
I believe it. I believe it. We'll have to when I edit
There's
this,
just
we'll see
ones
if
that-
I can hear them.
There was just one that made. There was like a couple of them where like there was no sound, but you clearly saw like through my face cam just the motion of me just burping.
Nice.
They were sneaking. They were sneaking around.
Some hidden ones throughout.
Oh my god.
God, there's been a lot we've talked about. I'm trying to think of anything else. I don't know if there really is much.
I mean, has anything happened? Has anything happened over like the past week or so? Any random shit?
Random shit other than Kaizen at Streamer University?
Oh
I don't
yeah.
know. I'm looking at like game stuff. Some prices have come out. Like Mafia is gonna be $50, which is nice.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's about it. Other than Gears remaster, because Gears of War is remastering the remaster, which is a remaster of the remaster.
There's so many remasters, my brain hurt.
I think it's genuinely like the third remastered of the same game.
That'll be interesting.
I'm curious on that.
To see like how it will do overall, because I don't remember like Gears 5 like doing well.
Yeah,
like market wise.
I think it'll do better because it'll be on PC because the other ones aren't. 5's on PC, but the other ones are not unless you have them on Game Pass.
Yeah, plus the entire concept that it's a complete like remake, remastered.
Yeah.
It'll definitely be very interesting. I'm definitely gonna. Oh, to be fair, I'm gonna be getting Game Pass anyways, for multiple reasons, both COD and for Gears of War.
Game Pass
is full price for COD anymore.
Game Pass has been totally worth it. I've barely used it, but I'm playing. I have it set up because I've got Oblivion installed and then Doom installed. And that's completely worth it for those two.
There might be a curse if I say like the price for it is really good at the moment, and you'll still get all of their like first party games.
Oh yeah,
but I'm scared there will be an increase on Game Pass prices.
I think they will eventually.
They definitely will eventually, especially like what have they already increased the prices for first party games, or is that just like in the future?
I think they said this holidays season they'll be increased. So yeah, we still have a bit.
There probably will be a price increase
on
Game Pass during that time because everyone's probably going to go to Game Pass if they want to play those first party exclusives without needing to pay the full price for it.
Yeah. Because COD releases in October normally.
October, November.
So I'll probably be the first game a part of their new $80 or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Game Pass, has recently it's given a lot of really good stuff. It's given the Oblivion remaster, Expedition 33, Doom. That Savage Planets game is on Game Pass.
Oh shit.
That may be tempting to play. That's multiplayer.
Yeah.
COD. You. What is on?
I can't keep defending the company, bro.
I was say, bro, you gotta quit defending them. It's not worth it anymore.
No, I'm not defending them anymore.
Oh hell yeah! Far Cry 4 is now on Game Pass. Why is it just now on Game Pass?
That's crazy.
That's crazy. I had thought about Expedition 33 just playing on Game Pass. I'm like, I have some hopes. I'll buy it.
Glad I bought it. Point where like it starts to take over your life, or like you're just randomly like randomly out and about, and then you're still just thinking about Expedition 33.
Dude, I'm only thinking about Expedition 33. I only think about it. I listen to the songs all the time. I tried to stream Devil May Cry 4 a few days ago. Yeah. Had to play the soundtrack because it was stuck in my head so much. I was struggling Jet was there. I was struggling in a boss fight. And I said, hold on, let me put on this song. It's from the game. Instantly locked in. Immediately locked in, dude. I also elevate when I listen to that music. It's so beautiful. I'm glad I spent money on that because I know I'll play it well after my Game Pass expires. I'm already planning my New Game Plus playthrough where I will pick the goth girl this time. If she breaks my heart too, I'm gonna kill myself, man. I'm done. I can't do this anymore. My heart cannot take any more heartbreaks.
There's so many games I do want to like stream and play.
Yeah.
Expedition 33 is definitely one of them, like long-term games.
Yeah.
I know, like this week I'm planning to do like Little Nightmares, which I don't know yet if I'm gonna record it as well because it's supposed to be like 5-6 hours.
Now you can do it one day.
I'm just like, do I post a 5-6 hour video?
Oh no, I don't know about that.
That's I'm just like because I don't know if I can like cut it up to like a shorter amount of time because it's a big story game. So I'm just like I might as well just either play it and then maybe when the third game comes out I'll probably record it and then play it there. But
I'm not sure if
it's worth doing 5-6 hours and then turning that into a video.
From what I've done, because I've done a lot of stuff similar with that, I usually cut it down to major reactions or funny clips. So like with story, because I think with Little Nightmare, that's been out for so long that like I think most people who care about the story know about it by now. So they'll just want to see a reaction. Because that's what I did with Kingdom Hearts 2. Because that was 40 hours and that video is like 11 minutes or something.
Yeah. Because now I have like a backlog of games that I want to finish or that I need to finish, and then games that I do want to like start playing and then actually like go through with everything. Like I haven't beat Resident Evil 4 yet.
Really? Oh, I forgot about that. You haven't. I remember you mentioned.
I've watched Nemo play the entirety of it, but I have not finished it myself because I'm like 5-6 hours in and I'm like stuck, and I realize, holy shit, I've been playing on hardcore this entire time.
Yeah, I remember you saying that. That's why you were cooked, dude.
I was just like. I'm at a point where I'm just like, no, I just want to go through like the entire story.
Yeah, that's fair. It'll go by much quicker. Not in hardcore. I'm like
3 hours in right now, like on playing on the normal version.
Okay.
I'm already like almost back to where I was originally.
Yeah, I was gonna say it'll go by so much faster.
So I'm like, damn, I was a gamer. Like, I didn't have crazy difficulty when I was playing on hardcore, but then at one point I was just like. Now I'm just dying a lot for like the past like 30 minutes.
Oh yeah. I think, what is my next game going to be? After my 100% expedition, I'm thinking, other than Devil May Cry, I'm planning to finish both 4 and 5 this week. Because they're like, I think they're both 10 hours, so not terrible.
Yeah.
As long as I don't get my ass beat. But I want to play. Star Wars Outlaws
33 is definitely going to be up there. Ooh, Star Wars Outlaws. I forgot about that.
I own that. Have not played. I think it's installed on my PlayStation. I don't know. I've heard good things. I want to play it. Just haven't gotten around to it.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure sometime after we do like Elden Ring, Night Rain, I'll probably be getting Expedition 33.
Oh yeah.
And that's when like I'll actually like spend time like streaming the entire thing.
You should have gotten it when it was on sale.
How much was it when it was on sale?
Is it normally 50? Let me see.
Yeah, it's normally 50.
Then I think it was 40.
To be fair, I did not have money at the time.
That's fair. They did a sale up until the game released, which was insane. This might be the one time I actually review a game on Steam. And I'm just going to put, I cried so much, my tear ducts are gone. I have no tears left to cry.
There's nothing left to live for after this game.
No, the next game, whatever the next game's going to be, because it's definitely an anthology. True. It's going to be like Final Fantasy anthology, which I like. God, there's so much subtext to those games. This game, it's unreal. A game with subtext, God, I haven't seen that in a long time. Alan Wake 2.
Alan Wake 2.
It genuinely feels so much like that in terms of story. There's a lot of story elements that feel the same. I think that's why I love it so much. That and its peak. What else comes out? It is
absolute peak.
There's something missing that comes out this year that's like massive that I'm missing on. I can't remember.
I'm not too sure.
I know there's Metal Gear, but that's just a remake.
Yeah.
Maybe Killer Fiend.
Tears of the Kingdom. That's another one I gotta finish.
I have not finished that either.
Pokemon Scarlet, but I'm close to beating it. Or there's a couple things I need to do left before I beat it, but that's another one. A game I want to go through for a little while is Hogwarts Legacy, because after learning about, I have not seen a Harry Potter movie until last year. Like never once seen or like really cared
yeah
about that series, and then I watched it with Nemo, and then I'm like, damn, now I'm addicted.
I've never seen one.
Now
I actually, back in like fucking like elementary school, things like 4th grade, I tried to open the first book and read it in the library, the school library. Opened the first page, read the first paragraph, fell asleep. That shit was boring. That was boring, man. I've never seen the movies. Because I'm like, if it's like the books,
I became absolutely addicted
to the
series, so now I'm just like, I might as well. Now I'm like, I literally watched her play the entirety of the game, but now I'm like, fuck, now I want to go through the entirety of the game as well.
I have the game, and I remember I saw it, it said on your wish list, and I said, damn, she got you too.
Yep.
I had to buy it for one of my game design classes. He's like, hey, buy this game, because it was on sale for like $20 at the time, and he goes like write a review, like look at like the level design. I played like an hour and a half, and I'm like, damn, this shit okay. I don't know what the fuck going on though, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Why are they all British? That was my dying question.
That's one thing. Outside the level design, yeah, I don't know why they're all British. I don't get it.
Like the level design was the level design was very good. But outside of that, is this just what like British have instead of guns? They just have wands and stuff.
Yo, wow, you win, cuz. Yeah, if my wand wasn't in the fucking box, I would immediately pull it out and just start like acting like a British thug, as we say in Hogwarts.
Their school shootings over there are just like abracadabra, and just other like spells and stuff.
Hey, what house you sword in, cuz?
Isn't there a spell that like makes...
Hell nah.
Yeah. In Britain, they marginalize you based on the house you're in, not by your skin color. You're Hufflepuff. You must be from the hood.
Oh hell no! Avada
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The cops pull you over. I see you're in Hufflepuff territory. You mind telling me what you're doing out here? Yeah, you don't look like no Slytherin to me. Put your hands behind your back. That's all I know. I don't know anything else beyond that.
Oh my god. Imagine getting pulled over on a broom.
Yeah, that's gotta be rough. I'm sure it's happened to some crackheads before in Detroit. This has definitely happened to at least one crackhead in Detroit.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, well, we definitely had like an hour and 15.
Oh,
almost an hour and 15 now. So I think we're at a good point where we can end the episode here.
Definitely.
I will let you take over the outro here.
Oh God, I don't know what to say. I haven't done an outro in so long.
It's exactly why I'm making you do it.
Thank you guys all for listening. In the in the description below will be links to both of our YouTube channels. Be sure to check us out over there. We both post on YouTube as well as stream on Twitch. We'll link TikToks as well because Blaze is popular over there. Social medias will be there. Blaze doesn't post much. You'll just see me glazing Expedition 33. Beyond that,
I posted on Friday, bitch.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. He's posted before I am. Damn. I got nothing this week. Beyond that, feel free to continue the discussion in the comments below. If there's any topics you want to hear us talk about, let us know below. And thank you for listening. Until next time. Anything?
Yep. See you guys next time.
Bye-bye.
That's all I got.
That's all I got.